Good evening, everybody. Sorry. Oops. My mic stand is a little bit shaky. Oh, okay. Anyway, thanks for tuning in tonight. My weekly live stream every Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Amsterdam Central European Time. I'm streaming here for you, sharing music with you. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any requests, whatever question or musically related about me, about my travels, about my networking class, about my chords, whatever. If I can answer the question or play the request, I will be more than happy to do this. And of course, like I say at every live stream, if you are watching this on Facebook, please do me a huge favor and simply share, because thanks to you sharing, it reaches a lot of other music lovers, and that's great that it reaches a lot of people. I'm very grateful for that since I started live streaming more than a year ago now. This pandemic keeps going on. Let's not complain about it. Let's stay positive and focus on the music. But yeah, it's amazing that we have been doing. I've been doing this for a year, and a lot of other musicians, because we were stuck at home. Let me see. I see some comments here. Antonio Carlos. Boa tarde. Boa tarde. Obrigado. I don't know. I have the feeling. Is my camera a little? Is there a little lag in the camera today? I don't know. Hello, Candy. Lebrun. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cliff. All the way from Cape Town. Hi, dear Marco, great friend from Italy, great filmmaker actually. He lives in Boston. Fantastic filmmaker, fantastic human being. Thank you for your nice words, which I just projected on the screen. So, yeah, a dream in the middle of my pandemic afternoons. Well, yeah, that's nice to hear. Thank you. All right, so again, if you are interested, also please follow me on YouTube, Instagram. I'm quite active there also, and I release a lot on Spotify, so you can find me everywhere. Okay, so every week I share a video, and today, actually this afternoon, I was listening to the incredible Brazilian singer Elis Regina. Iconic Brazilian singer. I love her music, especially the album Vento di Maio. It's amazing. But this woman recorded so many incredible things. She's like the most iconic singer Brazil ever had. She died already quite some years ago. There was a lot on YouTube. But I found this video and I just wanted to share it with you, and just listen and enjoy.
Não quero lhe falar, meu grande amor, de coisas que aprendi nos discos. Quero lhe contar como eu vivi e tudo o que aconteceu comigo. Viver é melhor que sonhar, e eu sei que o amor é uma coisa boa, mas também sei que qualquer canto é menor do que a vida de qualquer pessoa. Por isso, cuidado, meu bem, há perigo na esquina. Eles venceram e o sinal está fechado para nós que somos jovens. Para abraçar seu irmão e beijar sua menina na rua. é que se fez o seu braço, o seu lábio e a sua voz? Você me pergunta pela minha paixão. Digo que estou encantada com uma nova invenção. Eu vou ficar nesta cidade, não vou voltar pro sertão, pois vejo vir vindo no vento cheiro de nova estação. Eu sinto tudo na ferida viva do meu coração. Já faz tempo eu vi você na rua, cabelo ao vento, e as aparências não me enganam, não. Você...
Yeah, the legendary Elis Regina from Brazil. I mean, this woman, you could talk about her for hours, her life. But there are some interesting things to be found on YouTube. And yeah, an iconic singer. Also, of course, she collaborated with Toots a lot. Some beautiful albums with Toots Thielemans. A lot. Really a genius. And her daughter, Maria Rita, is a fantastic singer too. She also recorded a couple of great albums. I like the first one very much, her first solo album. And then she made a samba album. And also very well produced, great musicians, yeah. Anyway, Brazil is a musical planet on Earth, so much to talk about. Yes, let's see. I just heard something. Hello, Ivan, all the way from Indonesia, apa kabar? Thank you for watching. It must be late. It's late there. It's the middle of the night. Thanks for staying up and watch this live stream. Again, I'm going to play something for you now. Let me know if you have any questions or any requests. And I have no idea what I'm going to play, but something will come up. Yeah, this was some I Fall in Love Too Easily. I love this tune. I didn't play it for many, many years. Great standard. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, hi, Ivan. Nice to see you all the way in Indonesia. Reginald, oh, that's a long time ago. We were actually talking about you the other day. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Thank you for all your kind words. Again, let me know if you have any requests. And if you are watching this on Facebook, please do me a big favor and simply share this stream. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to play another song for you, which is a beautiful, famous ballad. I played a ballad before, but then I went into some more rhythmical stuff. But this one, I think I'm going to really, not making it wild, but just the beauty of this tune. Maybe the title is not always appropriate, given the fact what's going on this planet, but it is a beautiful song. And afterwards, I'll tell you a nice story. When I played this song in Japan with Toots, what always happened. So let me play it first. You will certainly recognize it. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Franz. Marco, my friend from Italy, who lives in Boston. Thank you for your nice words. Yeah, I love that song. What a wonderful world. And so what happened? I mean, as some of you might know, I've played with Toots Thielemans quite intensely for a period from around 10 years. And when he passed away 5 years ago, I realized that in total I've done like 150 concerts with him all over the world, spread over 10 years. And that was the gig of my life. Still, nothing comes close to playing with a man like that. I could be talking about him for hours. Also, the thing what I'm really very grateful for is that it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to meet a pioneer, which he was. He was a pioneer because he took this little impossible instrument, this chromatic harmonica, from scratch, because we're only playing, people were used for some blues skills and all of that, you know what I mean? And he created this whole musical world with this little thing. Actually, he was a guitarist, and he had to lay flat for a couple of weeks because he broke his leg or something, or his hip. So he had to lay flat, and then he picked up that thing. And of course, if you are with a genius like that, such a pioneer, there is also a very interesting human being behind this. So on all these countless travels I did with him, like we went to Japan for 3 weeks, and we played all the blue notes in Tokyo, in Nagoya, in Osaka, Fukuoka. At that time, the blue note was like in every major city in Japan, and it was an amazing tour. And what I also remember was like, you know, the blue note, they have the same, in Japan has the same, it's an American company, and they have the identical policy like in New York, is you play a set, then you have a break, but the audience changes. So you have to play 2 entire concerts per night. And this we did 25 days in a row, all over Japan. And we were all like jet-lagged and tired, you know, and, you know, sleeping like hours in our room and all of that. And Toots was always fresh. I mean, he used to like maybe take a small nap in the break, and he could just sit like this for 10 minutes and like do this power nap, and was fully energized again to play another set. Really amazing. And again, like I said, you know, once I really start talking about him, I'll be going on for hours. But regarding this tune, this also took place in Japan. This tune is immensely popular in Japan. What a wonderful world. And, you know, in the Japanese culture, which is an amazing culture, I adore Japan. I can't wait to go back. But as most of you probably know, in that culture, it's not a common thing to show your emotions in public, you know, and that's also nice, because if you play like, you know, in the Japanese people, but I know now, after traveling to over 100 countries, you know, no matter what, no matter where you go, who you play for, whether it's more like a little bit like a reserved audience or people in Latin America, you play one note and go like, oh, you know, so there's all this difference there. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, everybody likes ice cream. And I stole this quote from my great friend, singer Deborah Carter. So true. Everybody in the world loves ice cream. So everybody takes the music in a certain way. But the Japanese people are not used to show their emotions. And when Toots played this song, What a Wonderful World, as an encore, the entire room, hall, venue, wherever we're playing, all the people took out their Kleenex and were like sobbing in Japan. And that was really amazing, you know, that I saw that happening, and they couldn't resist, because this man played so beautifully that nobody could resist. Really amazing. But again, maybe I should actually it's already a while ago. I should invite him again. The master harmonica player from Brazil, Gabriel Grossi, really incredible. Also good friends with Toots. I did a live stream with him. You can still find it on YouTube, and we talk an hour about Toots, and he also shares his experiences, and he plays in my live stream. Amazing musician, and so I should maybe dedicate another whole live stream to Toots in the coming weeks or something. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Wilson. Muito obrigado. Thank you. Muito obrigado, Wilson. Thank you. Very highly appreciated. Okay, I'm going to play another song. Oh, let's see. There's another remark here. Gregory is saying that the first tune I played, with the synthesizers, reminded me about Bugge Wesseltoft. Yeah, he's such an amazing guy. We get along very well too. We talk sometimes. He's like, he was really pioneering with keyboards, and I saw some solo concerts of his where he was really having all the synthesizers on stage, the grand piano surrounded by keyboards, and he's really a master in creating sounds and loops and recording himself on the spot and loop the piano and then transform the piano in all these synths, and really, really incredible. He is like someone I admire a lot as a musician and as a producer. So I some influence there. All right, I'm going to play something with my favorite drum app, which is called Drum Genius. Yeah, some improvising, some opera meets jazz from Bizet's Carmen. So many reactions here. Hi, Frankie. Thanks for watching. I also see you frequently on Instagram. Occasionally, I do some Instagram lives too, but really spontaneous whenever I feel like. So follow me there also on Instagram. On Insta. Genius is an app. Yeah, it's called Drum Genius. It's let's see if you can see it. It looks like a skull. I don't find the design very. Here, I don't know if you can see it from here. Anyway, it's called Drum Genius, and what's great about it, like they have like world famous drummers like Steve Gadd. They sampled like 4 bars of their playing, and then you can loop it and change the tempo, and it's really worth it. It's a great app. And Music Club Respeak in Lier. Oh, that's nice. That's really a wonderful venue. It's a wonderful organization, and they organize a lot of great concerts. I hope to be back at some point in Lier. Has been a long time. I think the last time, wasn't that with Seomar, the Brazilian singer? That's years ago, right? And with Frank Wagané, and it's wonderful people, wonderful organization. Thank you for tuning in. And Linda is saying, let me project it in Dutch. I really respect your positivity in these times. What helps you to keep up with this? Where do you get your energy from? Well, you're not. Thank you in the first place for your nice words, Linda. Well, the thing is, fortunately, I'm kind of a positive person by nature. I've always had this. I'm always like active and doing, and I love life and music. And of course, a lot of people ask me, like a frequent traveler like you, because I used to travel to an average of 20 countries every year, sometimes even more. Don't you miss it? Of course I miss it, but I do realize a couple of things. First of all is that this pandemic has, I wouldn't be live streaming without the pandemic in the first place, reaching you all over the world from my home with my beautiful piano, which I love, which needs to be tuned. I'll take care of this week, promised. But, and of course, spending more time with my loved ones, all of that, all that stuff, what we all do, and catching up with cleaning hard drives, and everybody does that. But also, I realized that no matter where you are, whether I'm playing in Uzbekistan, in South Africa, in Kazakhstan, in Ecuador, doesn't really matter. Wherever you are, if I'm here at home, the music is always there. You can, wherever you are and you have access to music, which is my biggest passion in life, there is no excuse to feel. I mean, you cannot blame the pandemic in that sense, or the traveling, and I'm not the self-pity type in the first place. And because the music is always there, no matter where you are, even if you're playing at home in front of people staring at a camera, or playing, of course, nothing beats playing in front of real people and having a drink afterwards and blah, blah, blah. But the music is always the music. That's a thing which, as such, doesn't change. The beauty of music, no matter where you are. And that keeps me going. So, and also, I'm positive that this will pass at some point. And, I mean, it's still a mess like yesterday in India. Well, I don't want to be a news reporter here. And everybody's watching too much news already. But, we're I don't know. Here in the Netherlands, for instance, maybe if we can do some decent concerts again in the summer, in the open air and all of that, I'll be very grateful. And hopefully in the fall, we won't have a third wave. And, let's just hope that we can get things back to relatively normal and be able to play again. And Case, hey Case, long time. Thank you. He's saying you're such a versatile pianist. And that's probably because of your travels. It's true. I mean, the style I developed, I started with jazz, of course, but being in so many countries, doing countless projects with all these cultures all over the world, of course, influenced my music a lot. So that's true. So I'm very grateful for this. And Konstantin, with a, for us, a very difficult surname. I'm afraid Konstantinos. Oh, I think, judging from your name, that I think you're Greek, probably. Thank you. I would like to hear something about you, how you create jazz phrases. Yeah, the thing is, to be honest, I would love to do that, but I was about to end this live stream. But I'll be back next week on Monday at 9 p.m., same time, Amsterdam, Central European time. And please return to the live stream and ask the question in the beginning, and I'll be happy to explain something. So before I'm going to close for tonight, I really would love to, I'd like to thank you for listening. Again, if you are on Facebook, please like this or please share this. Please follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, on Spotify. All my albums are there, new releases as well, new singles. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and hopefully see you next week. Love you all, and good night. Bye-bye.